everybody, welcome. Alright, so today I'm going to be reviewing a song for you. Zack de la Rocha's Digging for Windows, produced by LP. It was released earlier this month. I've been digging it and just listening to it for quite a while now. It's been a while since we've heard anything from Zack. The last big project that he was spearheading was One Day as a Lion. He teamed up with drummer John Theodore from Queens of the Stone Age. They released this 5-song EP. It was supposed to be turned into a full album by 2011, but we didn't really see anything come from it. I was sort of just stuck wanting more. That project was radically different from Rage Against the Machine, but it still had that same intensity that Zack has always been able to deliver, and that poetic lyricism that's basically his trademark. I mean, you can tell right away when it's him on the mic. He's also showing up on a bunch of projects, dropping verses here and there. Run the Jewels is one of those projects he was on. But I've been dying to hear some solo project work from him. So finally we hear a song, and LP himself has confirmed that this is a part of the new project that he's been working on and will be releasing early 2017. So I'm hoping that we get something next year, but I'm still kind of just digging this song here. Again, I think it's him on the keys, because the song starts off with this very drony sounding synthesizer, and then it's filled in with these drums, which I'm assuming were laid down by LP. You got some additional guitar by Matt Sweeney, some additional keys by Nick Hook, and it was mixed by Joey Rea and mastered by Joey Laporta. This song here touches on some issues. I mean, it would not be Zack if it wasn't political. I've discovered a lot of things through his lyrics, from the Rage stuff, from the stuff that he's done on other projects, and this was no different. And he includes the lyrics for you, so it's intended to kind of be paired up with the song. His voice brings it to life, but the words here and all of that is where the substance is at. The first couple bars, we start off with "fuck that bright shit, the spot of the flashlights. We in LA ducking both in the shadows with lead pipes. These days are all night." Just pretty much lays down the mood. It sets the tone. It kind of paints a picture in your head. Instantly you're thinking, a criminal hiding in the shadows. But then he flips it on you with the remaining part of the song, where he's talking about certain situations. And after that first, verse, we follow up with, If I pay Edison, no medicine. These blues ain't more better when the fever rise in the jungle as quick as the price spikes. These days are all night. So if I pay Edison meaning the electric bill, there's no medicine. And this is a reality that a lot of people deal with. It's sort of touching on this dilemma of why there is so much crime in areas where people are living in poverty or below the poverty line. And in order for them to make ends meet, there are things and situations that sort of present themselves that aren't necessarily the best, that can land them in jail. It's sort of this vicious cycle. There's a struggle, and I feel like he wants to highlight that. And then he goes on to further even talk about the prison system and how it's just a business, and the incompetence of the police, COs. For example, it says right here, now they ride their portfolios like rodeos, rise every time my cherry glows on the end of my cig as the smoke blows through the bars. And the CEO laugh fades as he strolls away, says I gotta pay off that rollaway. Or it's fuck your recitation days, and I pop off so in solitaire, I dream off offing these fretted stairs. Not sure what that means, but I'm still looking that up. And the skin on my finger tears. We're digging for windows here, where the days are all night. That line, where the days are all night, just repeats throughout the whole song. It reminds you of how dark and depressing and that situation can be. Touching back on Zack and his delivery and why I think this song is as important as it is because of him, it has a lot to do with his voice. You can hear the frustration, the anger, the madness that kind of gets involved in this type of vicious cycle, this never-ending line of poverty that just kind of destroys everything in its path. It's really one of the biggest forms of cancer in our society, and he does a beautiful way of explaining that, you know, there's a purpose behind this. There's a reason. There's something that's happening that's not being looked at. We're not necessarily thinking about. He was bringing awareness to this issue, and I mean, he goes on and continues. Some of my favorite lines. I stare at the future so toxic, no trust in the dust of a promise. Won't mark the name on this ballot so they can be free to devour our options. That alone is so relevant to what's happening today here in the States. We got a presidential election coming around the corner. We got two candidates that not everyone's really excited about. It's leaving a lot of people feeling just like disenfranchised and sort of marginalized, and you know, won't mark that name on the ballot so they can be free to devour our options. Realistically, we only have two candidates in this democracy where we should have a lot more. And to have a better representation of our population, there are different forms we can approach this. But when you're stuck between, you know, voting for two candidates you're not really too excited about, then what reason do you have to vote? Especially, I mean, for me, I live in blue state, California. If I vote third party, regardless of my vote, it's gonna go to Hillary. And I'm not endorsing her, and I wouldn't vote for her because I don't like her hawkish foreign policies. But I don't really see a reason for me to vote for Jill Stein or for libertarian. I forgot his name already, but. It just doesn't make any sense. So, unless I'm in a swing state, that doesn't really matter. I mean, so I really related to that, and reading up on the stories and the system of, like, the prison system in general, really kind of just opened my eyes to a conversation that I wasn't aware of. So, very powerful song. I'm still trying to figure out what "we're digging for windows" here means. I don't know. I mean, windows of opportunity, not being present, so they're digging for them. They're trying to find their way out of the hole. Is that what he's referencing? I've been kind of tossing this idea back and forth in my head, but I would like to hear from you guys. If you heard the track, which is actually free for download, you can check it out. I'll link it in the description below. You can check out the video. It's just a picture that he used, which is really interesting too. I have a note here that says that it was it's a picture that he used from a photographer named Manuel Alvarez Bravo. It's from 1990, and it's titled "Fireworks for the Infant Jesus," or in Spanish, "Castillo en el Barrio del Niño." So I thought that was very interesting. But overall, I really dug the music. I really like the new direction he's heading in and the music he's trying to put out there. So please, Zack, put out the new album. We need to hear more music from you. So there it is, a quick review for you guys. I was really excited about this song. I've never done a review on the channel, so I thought I'd share it with you. It took the right song for me to get interested and excited about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. If you want to follow me in any other social media platforms, the links are in the description. Follow me there. I do needle drops. I keep you guys updated with the latest. Any news that I hear myself, I post on there as well. Take care of yourselves again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.